500 followers who just start rapping yesterday, and they have an attitude with this particular artist that's making these moves. It's like, listen, if you want to be on that playing
you
field,
want those followers.
You know, either you're going to pay for it or you're going to have to make the moves. You got to bust the moves. So stop getting mad at the person who's actually built their career and got there.
Put in the work.
Put in the work too.
Yeah.
What I always say is, see you at the top. I meet you up there to where you're going to want to work.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at him that he's already put in those years and that time to get to where he is. So.
Nah, you gotta follow certain people because once you follow them, that's when you find out who they're recording with, who's mixing their stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, so let me go checking this and that person out. That's what I do. I'm on the internet like literally all day. I'm literally shaking. I'm not on the internet right now.
He's
that's what I do
internet
all
withdrawal.
day. I'm having my son in my hand on the internet, just looking and scheming and.
Well, in order to make moves, you definitely have to know what moves are being made around you.
Jersey working right now. There's a lot of working artists.
What Jersey artists you working with right now?
What Jersey artists I'm working with?
Or what Jersey artists would you like to work with?
Yeah.
Which Jersey artists would I like to work with? Actually, like I told y'all earlier in the talk, I was in the talks with
Vassetti. Okay.
Yeah, Team Rose Gold to do a song with him. We already did, the email exchange and everything. I was supposed to do a song. I wanted to do a house music song.
Really?
Yeah, not like a hip hop house music, but yeah, you can call it because the whole beat, if you hear the beat, like, oh, this nigga making house music. But it's not really like that. And I was going to do that song with what's his name from Patterson? He worked in the Rack Boy Camp.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I was going to do that with him. I sent him a few songs, and he actually picked that one. They picked that house music. I was like, oh. I didn't expect you to pick that one, but hey, let's make it happen.
I rock with house music. House music is one of the easiest forms to get people to check out way faster than anything else. If you say you do rap, you say you do R&B, sometimes people are hesitant. But if you got a party song, they want to listen to it because similar to what we was talking about earlier, as far as like music being a drug and music being that getaway. Mm-hmm. So is partying. Partying is like the getaway from the hustle and bustle of the week. You go in there, you got the loud music going, you're partying, you're in a good energy, a good vibe, and just for that moment, you forget about all the madness of the
going
week.
on. Just for that moment, you're free. And speaking of the drug, like. Everybody got their own drug and, got the different genres that they like. And, like, I've been, going all around the country doing this trucking thing or whatever, and Jersey is known for house music. As soon as you say, oh, I'm an artist and I'm from Jersey, the first thing that pop up in their head is house music. And one thing that I noticed from a lot of artists that's coming out of Jersey or trying to come out of Jersey is nobody has nothing really close to what we're known for. You feel me? That's what I was actually trying to do with this record and actually
it's
make it dope.
Right there.
It's funny you say that because I actually had a meeting about 2 hours ago, and basically you can witness, you will be witnessing me in this camp change the sound of Jersey.
Since you're talking about that, then I've definitely got to book a session with you and chop it up a little more about that because that's what I'm into, like the house music and the little club music thing that we got going on, like this mixtape. I definitely got to put incorporate those two sounds in there, which is why I'm taking my time also.
Trust me, you will not regret it.
Nah,
they eats it up, and in the beauty of Jersey, like Jersey Club in itself. I don't like to say just Jersey Club, but the beauty of it is starting to become an international sound.
Exactly.
It's being played around the world. So never limit yourself to be like, all right, you know what? I'm only going to do this. Because we'll be too busy chasing, the next Future joint or the next Chris Brown.
Exactly. Everybody want to be like somebody.
And not realizing that these other records is putting up numbers that will blow your mind.
And the crazy thing is that everybody's that's being to somebody else is not really selling. They just out there. They look like they're lit, but they're not, really that lit. To keep it honest, CrazyReal, I got to keep it real because I can't have the name for no reason. That's let's look at Joey Badass for an example. Him, Young Thug and somebody, is it Migos or somebody? They all dropped on the same day. And guess what? Joe Badass outsold both of them put together.
Wow.
You feel me? But if you're looking at the mainstream, like you're not gonna see it like that. Like you're not gonna think, oh, Joey Badass just outsold both of these.
Right.
Exactly. But it's really people out there that's looking for lyrics and the type of, you know, the rap that he kicking. Like you feel
And that
me?
goes back to like we said earlier, you know, there's everyone's not chasing the same thing. Like sometimes you have rappers or you have people who just want to listen to a different type of rap. So it's like, okay, being that it's not sounding like Amigos or a Young Thug or a Future, you think people don't want to hear it. And I had to bring that to a lot of people's attention. Like,
Right.
understand, like, you know, and I just really got wind of it when I started messing with DJ. And I'm like, yo, these songs that I thought was like it aren't it.
Well, no, they're definitely not it.
You know, so.
Who's doing it right now? Matter of fact, Kevin Gates. Like, if you really listen, like, I didn't really was paying attention to him, but if you really listen to like his project or whatever, like his project doesn't sound like nothing that's out there right now. His project is his project. Like,
He's a solid
like
person.
if you go on YouTube and play like about 10 songs, at least 7 of them is gonna sound alike, and when you get to his record, you're like, this ain't
Right.
part of it, you
Right.
know, everything else that
Right.
I just heard, man.
He's
That's why he's
definitely,
winning right now.
Exactly, because he's different, and he
He's
speaks his
different.
mind.
Yeah,
He says some off the wall stuff, but he speaks his mind.
Like honestly, like I think he a very smart dude. He just say the off the wall stuff for publicity.
I mean,
I
like,
think it's for publicity. That's the only reason
right.
why he do it.
I
He's
was-
smart. He knows that he has to do stuff like that to
I would say
to
that
stay afloat and be
that's-
relevant, because that's what everybody's doing nowadays.
borderline. I mean, he moves a certain way, but you know, when we call someone smart, I think I don't know about that. Like, so sometimes, you know, I don't know if he do say things for shock factor,
Of course,
but
definitely.
sometimes he really
He's
says
not
some
gonna go
things
on a
that's
radio
like,
show like right now. I'm like, yeah, I did it for
whoa.
shock factor. Of course, he's not. But like, if you really like looking at it and stand back, like, yeah, he did that for shock factor. You ain't, because the way I hear you talk and how you put out things, like, you know better than that. You did it just for that.
I don't know, but
We definitely gonna get some freestyle from you. Can we get some freestyle from you?
Yeah, we can. You can get whatever you can get from
Let's contact the DJ. DJ, do you got any
yo,
beats for us?
our DJ is over there.